In the rain-soaked final hour of pre-season testing at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya on January 27, 2026, the F1 world held its collective breath when Isack Hadjar lost control of the brand-new Red Bull RB22 in tricky wet conditions. The 21-year-old Frenchman, newly promoted to the senior Red Bull team alongside Max Verstappen for the 2026 season, was pushing hard through the fast final right-hander at turn 14 when the car snapped, spun backwards, and slammed into the barriers. The rear wing crumpled, suspension took damage, and debris scattered across the track as the red flag waved, bringing Red Bull's day to an abrupt end. Thankfully, Isack climbed out of the cockpit under his own power, shaken but unharmed, with team principal Laurent Mekies later confirming he was all good and the incident simply part of the learning curve with the overhauled 2026 machinery. No major injury, no long-term setback. Just a stark reminder of how unforgiving these new cars can be in the wet, even for a driver as talented and composed as Hadjar. As Red Bull assesses repairs and decides on final test plans, let's take a moment to celebrate the remarkable young man behind the helmet. His meteoric rise from Paris streets to Formula One's brightest future, the family that shaped his quiet strength, the private life he guards so carefully, and the grounded journey that has already made him one of the sport's most exciting prospects. Isack Alexander Hadjar was born on September 28, 2004, in Paris, France, into an Algerian family of scientists and physicians. His father, Isack Hadjar, holds a PhD in quantum physics and worked as a senior R&D scientist, while his mother also came from a scientific background before pursuing human resources. Motorsport wasn't in the family bloodline. No racing lineage, no karting dynasty, just a deep appreciation for excellence and hard work that Isack channeled into racing from an early age. He began karting competitively as a child, quickly showing raw speed and composure beyond his years. By 2019, at just 14, he made his single-seater debut in the French F4 Championship, overcoming early challenges like struggling to reach the pedals due to his smaller stature. He scored podiums and built momentum, earning a reputation as a prodigy who combined precision with aggression. His ascent was rapid and relentless. In 2020, he returned to French F4 and finished third overall, winning races and catching the eye of the Red Bull Junior team, which signed him in 2022. That same year, he competed in Formula Regional Asian and FIA Formula 3 with Hi-Tech, finishing third in the former and scoring multiple wins in both, earning the nickname Le Petit Prost in French media for his smooth, intelligent style. He graduated to FIA Formula 2 in 2023 with Hi-Tech, then moved to Campos in 2024, where he finished runner-up to Gabriel Bortolito with 4 feature race victories, multiple podiums, and the kind of consistency that screamed future F1 star. Red Bull rewarded his progress with a reserve role and FP1 outings, including a strong showing in Abu Dhabi. In 2025, he stepped up to Racing Bulls, formerly Carb, alongside Yuki Tsunoda, scoring points regularly, earning his maiden podium at Zandvoort, and finishing the year with 51 points, enough to secure promotion to the senior Red Bull team for 2026, partnering Max Verstappen after Yuki Tsunoda's move aside. Family has always been Isack's quiet foundation. Born to Algerian parents who prioritized education and excellence, he grew up in a household of science and intellect rather than racing heritage. His parents supported his karting passion. His father even served as his mechanic at times. Yet they emphasized balance, hard work, and humility. Isack has spoken little publicly about his personal life, keeping relationships private. He is not married and has no publicly confirmed wife or long-term girlfriend at this time. His focus remains on racing, family, and personal growth, spending off time with parents and siblings, returning to France when possible, and maintaining the close-knit ties that keep him grounded amid F1's whirlwind. Isack's lifestyle reflects a young driver who's serious about his craft without losing perspective. Living in the Monaco area for proximity to teams and travel, he balances intense training, simulator work, fitness, karting for feel, with quiet downtime. He's known for being thoughtful and introspective, enjoying music, reading, and spending time with friends and family away from the paddock glare. No flashy excess or constant social media spotlight. Instead, a disciplined routine that prioritizes preparation, recovery, and mental sharpness. His net worth is still emerging, estimated in the low millions as of early 2026 from Racing Bull salary, Red Bull Junior support, bonuses, and early sponsorships. But poised to grow significantly with his Red Bull promotion and potential podiums or wins in 2026. The crash on the second day of Barcelona testing, spinning backwards into the wall at turn 14 in the wet, damaging the rear wing and suspension, was frustrating but minor in the grand scheme. Red Bull confirmed he was uninjured. The team praised the productive laps before the shunt, and Laurent Mekies called it very unfortunate, but part of the learning curve with new 2026 machinery. It cost them running time, but Isack walked away fine, proof of the safety standards and his composure under pressure. At 21, he's already shown maturity beyond his years, and this small setback will only sharpen his focus for the season ahead. As we watch Isack Hadjar heal from this testing shunt and prepare to step into the senior Red Bull car alongside Max Verstappen. At just 21, a French-Algerian prodigy with a scientific family background, raw talent, and quiet determination. His story reminds us that greatness in motorsport isn't just about speed. It's about resilience, family support, and the courage to keep pushing even when the car snaps or the conditions turn. The 2026 season awaits, and so does history. Stay safe, Isack. The grid needs your fire. If this tribute to Isack Hadjar's rapid rise, his Barcelona testing crash, and the bright future ahead moved you or reminded you why F1's next generation is so exciting, please like the video and subscribe for more in-depth, emotional stories about the drivers who chase greatness at the limit. Your support means everything. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.